Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live Hot Topics Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. How is everybody doing? If you're new here, Happy New Year. Welcome to Millie Chan TV. Um, Everything I say is in my own opinion. We are covered under fair use. We will be teaching, criticizing, and all the good stuff. Um, I hope y'all having a good week so far. If you're in Texas, I hope you've gotten your groceries. I went and got my groceries today. Tonight, we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. We're going to talk about dating. We got a lot of Potomac stuff to talk about. What else? Atlanta, done Lemon, Love and Hip Hop. How's everybody doing? Everybody come in. Hey, Trinity. Hey, New. Let me go back to the top. Hey, Justine, Sin, thank you for being here. Hey, Gail, how are you? Please like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button as you come in. Hey, Miss Stephanie, Trinity, Lita, Shauna. Shout out to the Facebook fam. Hey, Nubian, Lisa. Hey, healthcare workers, Kiara. Hello. Ronnie, what's going on? Hey, what's that? Miss Fegans. Hello. Hey, Cassie. Yeah, Cassie is back. Hey, Miss Lacey. Hey, Crystal. I hope everybody's having a good day. And all you in the bushes, hello. Hey, Cinema Swirl. What's going on, girl? You ain't been here a while. Hey, Michael. What's going on, honey? Jazzy, Dale, Miss AJ. Hey, Miss Exec. IJP Notary, what's going on? I hope y'all having a really good week so far. Like I said, if you're in Texas, I hope you're preparing for this weather that they're saying we're going to have. I'm going to pick my baby up tomorrow because she's in North Texas, and I know that will be crazy up there. Hey, Orlando, Lisa. Hey, Renita. Oh, Michael, we're going to make this good, y'all. Shout out to Michael. This is Michael's first live on my channel. Welcome, Michael. Let me know how I did. Let me know how you enjoyed it at the end of the night. Shout out to the Facebook fam. We got people in here from Facebook. Someone says she's been working a lot. Ooh, she's going to Portugal in a few months. That's nice. Hey, MF. Nichols High School Legacy Reunion. Okay, good, IJP, good. Welcome, I know it's right. Welcome, Michael. Shout out to Michael. His first part. This is going to be nice for you, honey. I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I feel like it's going to be a messy night. So, child, let me tell you, the people are upset with me talking about revolving door Jazelle. Somebody said, don't call her that anymore. Child, just the way Jazelle treat people, that's light work. That is light work. If she's a revolving door, she's a revolving door. Oh, okay, Michael. Okay, I'm just glad you're catching it. You got the like button. Everybody got the like button. I know Miss Lacey. She said this her kind of carried on. Hey, Dion. Hey, Belita. Oh, girl, Ohio. How y'all doing up there? Because I know if we're expecting snow, 3 feet, 3 inches of ice, I know y'all getting in Ohio. Hey, Patricia. Hey, GJ Shabazz. Hey, Tweety. What's going on? Ramona. Hey, Deirdre. What's poppin', Deirdre? Y'all go ahead and like the video. We got 128 people, 130 people in here. 6 from Facebook. Y'all, we about to get in. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, this weather about to go crazy. So we might be doing a lot of talk to each other this week. I'm going to get my baby tomorrow because I know North Carolina is crazy. It's cold over there already. What's going on, Cincinnati? Hey, Dorian. It's been in high 20s and 40s. I know it's Camila said it's gonna be brutal in Chicago this weekend. It's brutal in Chicago all the time in the wintertime, child. Ooh, child. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Vanessa. I know. I hope the power grid don't go down. They was talking about that, so I'm getting everything washed up. I got some floor mats in here. When I get off of here, I'm gonna finish cleaning my bathroom. Because when I did my topics today, I had to go out and do some grocery shopping. I had to go to the pharmacy, and I had started just really cleaning up, cleaning. Because I was like, I'm gonna change my sheets when we get off here. I'm gonna finish it up tonight. Woo, child, just have your place nice. Go ahead and have it nice and warm, honey. Y'all, we are 5 minutes and 26 seconds in. Happy Wellness Wednesday. We have Laura here today. I hope y'all did y'all's homework. We're going to get into Laura and our betterment of ourselves for 2026 at the end. Also, Tatiana and Clay from the Never Ever Mets had got in touch with me, and they wanted to come and do an update. So we may get an update from them later on this evening if we on there live. I told her that we come on at 6, and I said, I don't know how long we'll be on, honey. Hey, Angel. Hey, Kim. Hey, Barbara. Barbara, you in Texas too? You getting ready? Honey, I went to the grocery store today. Oh, look, you know what? I went to the grocery store like at 1. So y'all get these likes up. We need at least 100 likes. We need at least, 47 more likes. 43 more likes. She messaged me So she asked, I was like, well, we could do an update. It'll be at the end because I think she has something to do right now, but it's not going to interfere with our hot topics. Yeah, I'm always here for an update, child. I love an update. Because when I saw her and Clay in the car together, I was like, hey, LaShawn, I see you made it, girl. We hadn't started yet. Angel, you in Dallas? Girl, you up the street. You got your stuff. You got your groceries. I was going to get some stuff to make some soup, but I probably should have done that. 8 degrees. Deirdre said it was 8 degrees in Jersey today. I made a post on my stories on Instagram. I said, if the weather is younger than me outside, don't invite me anywhere. So 8, I'm not coming. She said, Denise, she said, I live in Wisconsin. They cancel school already because we're expecting 40 degrees wind chill. No, I'm sorry, negative 40 degrees wind chill. Hey, Clem, Mississippi. What's going on, Mississippi? Hey, Cheryl. I'm glad you're here. What's going on, Olivia in Jackson? You know how I love Jackson T, Olivia. Oh, I got Olivia here, honey. You know how I love a Jackson Street reporter, honey. Hello, Columbus, Ohio. I'm helping my daughter make lasagna soup. Okay, that's good. Hey, everybody. Hey, Carolina girl. Rolanda Williams. What's going on, Rolanda? LaShawn. Ooh, LaShawn. Deirdre in here, honey. Atlanta gonna be tough. Stephanie. Hey, girl. Hey. I don't know if this is the coldest weather, Black Butterfly. Is this the coldest weather y'all see coming in Atlanta? Because, honey, I know y'all done have some cold days. Okay, y'all. We are 8 minutes in. This is the coldest weather that Atlanta had. What's going on, Port Gibson? I was at a conference there a while ago. Hey, what's that? Jill's Chocolate Boutique. Hey, Melissa, remember me? I'm the one who tweaked your... Oh, yes! Oh, my God. Jill tweaked my vision board. It is so cute. I loved it. She has a skill, honey. She has a skill set. So if you want to follow her on Instagram and get her to just zhuzh whatever you got, she is the girl for that. Thank you for that. Just made my HEB delivery order in Beaumont, Texas. You know what? I need to go to HEB. It's not far from me. And I don't go there often. What's going on, Marilyn? He said, I wanted chili beans and cornbread. Mm-hmm. Ooh, chili and cornbread is good. What's going on? What's that? Hey, Carol. Hey, Paula. What's going on, Virgo girl? That's my Virgo sister. Hey, Memphis, Tennessee. This ain't cold. Go to Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois. I know they get cold. I'm not. You welcome, honey. I love HEB too. I just don't get over there, Stephanie. I haven't made chili in a long time either. Okay, y'all. We at the 10-minute mark. We got 8 seconds. Hit the like button. And let's get into these topics. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. And I'm on Stella Rosa tonight. So let's get into it. I don't even know where to start. You know what? I'm going to start with everybody's favorite. I'm going to start with everybody's favorite, girl, because people have given me shit all day about Jazelle. Oh my God, don't call her the revolving door. Why do you hate Jazelle so much? Let me clear this up. I do not hate anybody because that is not something you should do. If I dislike you, I can do that. Because I'm sure y'all don't love everybody. I'm sure it's people I talk about that I like. Like if I say I like Angel, it's going to be somebody to say, I can't stand her because she can't do this and blah, blah, blah. Same thing. This helper right here is a mess. Thank you, Cinema Swirl. Evil. She done got caught up in lies all week. She has thrown everybody under the bus. And the fact that she ran over there to Kyle to tell her quickly, to text her, oh, Kyle, we ran into Mauricio in Colorado. I just wanted to let you know so it won't be uncomfortable. I can't wait till Dorit sends her that what she said she want to be with Mauricio horizontally because that's her type. Now, those of you who love Jazelle, I know you heard that. I know you heard her talking about somebody else's husband, so it ain't too much you can say. It's not too much. It's not too much. She has no shame. She threw everybody under the bus. Now, I don't think Robin gonna care too much because Robin Dixon does not care too much. But what we did find out, who said she had on a hard wig? Somebody said, wait a minute, hard wigs. Who the? Girl, I got him on IJP. I already got him on here, girl. Don't even worry about it. Just stay here. We're going to get into it because he on his way out the door. She has changed over the years. She said, look what Shauna said. She said, I like Jazelle, but she been out of order the past couple of weeks. I can't even defend my good sis. You can't defend her. Like somebody came on here and said, I agree with everything Jazelle said out of her mouth. And I was telling her, I was like, you can't be like that. Don't get me wrong, because she was like, I'm petty. I think we're all petty. We all have our petty moments, right? I think we all have our petty moments. But I'll just speak for myself. If you have messed up and you are genuinely coming to me with an apology, I'm going to accept your apology. I'm going to say, look, that was really messed up what you did. But then I was listening to somebody else, right? And I think it was Dustin. If I was in a situation and it was horrible, I'm leaving out of the situation. I don't care what production has to say. I'm not about to stay in a house where I don't have no water and it's not a catastrophic weather situation. Now it's different if the pipes are frozen, the lights are off, and you can't do nothing about that. But if you got the Four Seasons around the corner, I'm going on to the Four Seasons. She was definitely wrong for making Angel cry and not even like offering herself up to just kind of be nice. They keep saying that. Carlos King said that this is Jazelle's show. That's what he said. This is Jazelle's show. It could be her show. But that's enough of Nick. Let me take her down. Let me remove her right quick because this is what I want to talk about, baby. Let's talk about Wendy. So, today was the day Wendy and Eddie or Pam and Eddie Hennessy went to court. Today was their court date. Child, why was it dismissed? Right here. If y'all can see, let me make it big. Order, rule, postponement, continuance granted. Because, see, the file date was 12/19/25, writ summons, pleading, electronic service. File date 120, motion, postponement, continuance. 120, automatic discovery. 121, order, rule, postponement, continuance granted. So they asked for the continuance on the 20th. They got it granted today. Let me go back. So pleading electronic service. So Eddie Hennessy and Pam Oliver got a continuance today. But child, listen to this. Hold on. Let me get you the information right quick. Hold on. I meant to have this pulled up. Let me go on into my. Here we go. I forgot to mention, but of course, Eddie's was postponed today too as well. They actually just asked for the continuance yesterday, and it just got granted this morning. So we just read that. So now the new date, because their court date is supposed to be in April, but because of this continuance and because they need to pull this thing on and keep it going, March 4th, y'all, write this day down. March 4th. Oh, girl. Angel. I bought me some stuff today for a seafood boil, honey. I cannot wait to do mine. She said mouth fell open. So March 4th is the new date. 1 p.m. is the new court date. March 4th at 1 p.m. That's the new court date. And the question was, could there be a plea deal before the April? Oh, they still gonna have the April trial date. So could they have a plea deal? And what do you think they're gonna do? Because I feel like when did them going to jail? Exactly. Michael, so wrong for acting all high and mighty, but stealing. Then get on the show talking about. Wait a minute, I feel like I can't see it. Then get on the show talking about, I bought my daughter some $200 earrings because I want her to know she's rich too, just like us. Girl. And now you continuing. Let me say this. Michael said, yeah, they go. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I would want to push this thing out a little bit further. But at some point, you're going to have to let it go and let us go be and let go and let have. I think they're guilty. But I will say this, a little reunion tea is that while Wendy is first chair up there with Andy Cohen, and when asked, was there a burglary? She said there was an actual burglary. So she's still holding on to that. Now, let's forget the fact that the police went out her window, pulled the toilet seat down, walked out the window, came back in with debris on the floor, but no debris was on her floor. Not that the things that they put on the list that were stolen was actually in the house. Now, I don't know. Has she been convicted? She hadn't been convicted because they keep continuing. That's what's going on in trial in March or April. So the fact that they found the stuff that they were, saying that they had that was stolen, the fact that they found the stuff in the house, I feel like that is crazy. Because that's fraud, right? Now, I don't know. They could not go to jail since this is their first problem with something. But I don't know. They could have they may have to pay something really big up top and then have to do some community service. They could have home confinement, but they got all these kids. And if they do go to jail, I hope they split them up because the children need their mom and dad at home. Jennifer said, Wendy girl, was it your mama who broke it? Not the mama that broke in the house, Jennifer. But that would help. That would help. I don't know how girl, look, first of all, the way they could have afforded it, I'm going to tell y'all something. For Eddie to be a lawyer, he is the worst lawyer in history. I don't have nowhere near a law degree, but I know if I'm trying to do something shady, I'm not about to put it in an email. That's the part for me with Wendy and Eddie that I just can't understand. I can't understand why they act like she live in Nigeria and he over here in DC and you got to send an email. Y'all live at home and sleep in the bed together every night, right? Y'all couldn't have talked about this at night when the kids go to sleep. So maybe Valithia, maybe they afforded that with Eddie emailing her talking about you got some more Chanel bags that can equal us $489,000. Hey, Miss Brown, good evening. Dawn, her mother is devastated. Dawn said, I wonder what her mother thinks about this. Dawn, you know her mother is devastated. Because the way she act with her Dior bag and talking about Wendy can't afford this, Wendy did this, Wendy did that. Child, they done had a continuance. They got a new date for March the 4th. And now they're saying, could there be a plea deal before all this goes on? Now, as far as a plea deal goes, what is the, hey, Miss August Leo, if I was innocent, I certainly, what you say, Jill said, if I was innocent, I certainly would not keep requesting a continuous over and over. Exactly. If I didn't do anything, I would be like, let's go today. Show me what you got, because I didn't do it. But they say over there on the couch, she told Andy, of course, in my mind, I think she said, you know, it's all tied up in litigation and I really can't speak about it, because that's what they all say. Hey girl, what's the tea? Because that's what they all say. But what I was told is she definitely told them that the break-in was real. There was an actual burglary. When he said I'm smarter than the average bear, I'm going to put my 4 degrees to work and play the burglary. I'll show you. Child, y'all be talking about me. Y'all in the comments be lit. Do you hear me? I love y'all in the comments. So I feel like, and I don't know, I feel like they're going to do a little time. I feel like it's going to be some time done, because it's fraud. And then you still on TV. The people have seen you with your ring on television. Then we all sitting here watching the show. If we not watching for anything else, we watching to see what she got on. If she got her jewelry on, everybody is tuned into that. And then you around here talking about you buy $200 earrings because y'all rich. Girl, you make us cringe every time you open your mouth. It's too much. Okay, let me take this down. Hold on, let me take this down. Let me take Wendy down, and let me put Kyle up, child. Kyle to the stage, baby. So as you know, Kyle and all the girls that's on the ultimate road trip, I think on this, I know on this, she said they were in Laguna Beach. Now, what gets my goat is that you, Jazelle, are over here with Kyle on this show. Every day you're on the show on the road trip with this woman. And you know what you said, you know what Ashley said, you know how Stacy acted. Because you can't tell me that Dorit and all them women were not sitting there watching like we were watching. Because that was crazy. But she did talk about Ashley. She did talk about Ashley. She said that was embarrassing. And because she kept saying, yesterday I was talking about this. And that let me know that the girls were talking about it. Because she was like, I would never date anybody, any housewives, mate, or anything, because you wouldn't. That's just like on your, I don't know, if you're in a sorority, if you're your good girl group, or if you have a working circle. You're not going to date the man in your circle that go with the other girl. I think because Jazelle is horrible, Rosalind. I think for me, Rosalind, honestly, I just don't like people like that in general, period, in my life, on TV. Because if Rosalind, if you had done something, right? If you were Angel, and you're trying to really apologize to me, and I'm like, too late. I don't want to hear Rosalind, too late. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You are a horrible host. And you're genuinely coming to me, you would really want me to hear what you have to say, regardless of how she felt. And I'm not saying Jazelle was wrong. I'm never going to say Jazelle was wrong. I agree with Jazelle 100%. Those were horrible conditions. But if what people are saying is true, Angel didn't have nothing to do with the house. She didn't pick the house. And the whole time she's standing on that plane, and she knew that she didn't pick the house, but she had to take Jazelle and Wendy and Stacy going crazy on her like that. She had to take that. Now, I think Angel should have put them off the plane. I think she should have put them off. I felt like if Jazelle got on that plane with all this angst that she has, Get off my plane. Get off the plane or give me $8,000 and you can get your own plane and you can go wherever you want to go. But you're going to get off of this one. I don't care what production says. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Her, Stacey, Ashley got to go. And whoever don't like it, you got to go with them. I feel like she should have put them off. Period. I feel like they should have gone. But I just feel like, I mean, Jazelle has been horrible throughout the years. The way she's talked about Ashley and Michael, the way she's talked about Wendy. They started on Stacey. Hey, Shar. They started on Stacey, but Stacey got them all back. Hey, Shay. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's just she too old to be that nasty. Like, why are you this age? Like, I could never be that mean. It's not in me to be. Like, I know everybody gets mad. Everybody has a level of upsetness. I have that too. But I'm not a nasty person. The stuff that people say to me in my comments, if I really, I'm never gonna talk because I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna do that. But I can really get with them. But there's no need. But I just feel like there's a different way she could have done that. I feel like when she started with Angel about the photo, I don't even think there was nothing to really do. All she had to say was, Angel, girl, I saw a photo of you. It didn't even look like you. It looked like you had a filter on. And if she said, girl, I ain't had no filter, that was me. Well, I think you had a filter on. Me personally, I think she had a filter on. I would have just kept going. I wouldn't have said nothing about no catfish. I love Porsha. I don't know Jazelle Pauletta. I think Jazelle is a horrible person. I think she's horrible. I don't know her. Jazelle is a mean girl. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me say this, and then I'm going to keep moving because this is not that serious. She said, Millie, I just think you have something against Jazelle. I don't know her to have anything against her. I don't have energy for Porsha like that. I think Porsha is silly, and I think Porsha is a good time. And I think what Porsha does is when she does something, they get into it and they keep going. Just like when Porsha was on Watch What Happens Live and Andy asked her about Shamia being in her villain era, Porsha just pivoted. She was like, oh, this is going to be a good season. I get along with some of the girls, but this is going to be good. And you can see us bring it back to the end. She never went in to talk about Shamia. She never did anything like that. Porsha has had her faults, but Porsha is not a mean girl. I don't think she's a mean girl. I think she can be, and she has been, but she turns it around. Like that situation with her and Shamia, that's her friend. So I feel like that's just what that is. But girl, I don't know Jazelle to do that shit, you know. I just talk about what you give me on the television. Just like you talk about me with what I give you on this internet. And people feel like I hate people. I don't hate anybody. Right? And for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Y'all cool when I'm talking about somebody that you don't like. But then, you know, you want to go up for Jazelle. I can't go up for Jazelle. I can't go up for people like that. Because I would never, Jazelle is not somebody that I would even have in my area, in my life. Never. I don't fool with people like that at all. So she's not somebody I would fool with. Like, I have no problem even not talking about Jazelle because she don't have nothing going on. That's right. Well, I mean, there are some people you don't like. But if you like them all, that's good. Exactly. They don't know me and I don't know them, but I have to talk about what I see. And that's all I do. Alicia says she thinks Jazelle is trash. She is trash. She dressed like trash. She live in trash. She is trash. Let me leave Jazelle alone, child. People get upset. But she is a bully and she's a mean girl. But anyway, I knew Kyle was coming, and Kyle not going to say nothing to Jazelle. It's going to be what it's going to be, and that's going to be it. So let's keep on going, honey, because I don't want nobody to feel no kind of way. While I'm talking about them, let's go and talk about Kenya. Let me get this on out the way. Where the twirlers at? Twirlers in the building. Y'all, like I said in my video, don't come over here. Go over there. Kenya has given y'all a website. She says she got 55% off everything. As I talked about it before, I was listening to Michelle. She was in the court. Kenya's lawyers were there. The landlord had 2 lawyers there, and the judge sided with the landlord lawyers. And Kenya has to pay up towards $80,000 back because it's not written anywhere in the contract that she doesn't have to pay if certain things aren't done. Everybody knows that if you are dwelling in a place, unless you've paid for it, you have to buy a ticket to go by. Yes, Gia, that is true. Ooh, I'm gonna put this cup down. But I feel like people support Kenya because of her antics and how she's gone with the wind, fabulous, and all that. But when it comes down to it, I don't think that. I don't think that. I think people would love to come to creators who discuss Kenya and have something to say and all of that. But when it comes down to it, when Kenya asks you 55% off everything and you need to buy all the products that CVS have sent back to me, and I need to get these products moved so I can pay these people their money, I feel like y'all don't support her like that. I just feel like that. But but what I will say is this is a black woman. This is a beautiful black woman who is down on her luck. And Kenya needs help. And I'm sure them Bravo direct deposits, I'm sure that hurts not having that. And I don't care how much she says she's still employed by him. She can be employed by him. She not getting no checks. You don't get paid when you don't film. Kenya looks fantastic. Baby, this red Kenya is giving is everything. Look at Kenya. She looks great. Body T, face T. She just needs some money. Hey, Teresa. She just needs some money, y'all. So I hope y'all get with her and help her. We got a lot of housewife stuff. Let's get on into child. Since we talking about Porsha, I'm about to talk about Porsha. Y'all get ready. Child, so Gary with the T was saying that Porsha allegedly, because he was talking, because the Brat was on there and Ricky Smiley was on there, and he said allegedly Porsha is under pressure as court filings suggest trouble keeping up with the $7 million home payments. Girl, Mark probably over there in that ditch with Kenya. Yes, Gigi, I agree with you. Because Mark ain't got nowhere to go either. He ain't got no job. And he done had to move out of New York. So he over there with Kenya. That's why Kenya's so quiet. That's why she's not doing, probably because that's why she's not doing no lives and stuff. But I don't know. But y'all, Porsha's mortgage is, I want to say they said $35,000 a month. Let me say this. I don't care right now if I go to the casino, if I get an inheritance, however I come into it, it can be $500 million. And I could afford a $7 million home. I'm never paying a mortgage of $35,000. That is talking about for 1 month. I agree, Alicia. She should model and do campaigns and not do the Clover stuff. Because you can't give up to $400 with Clover. And that is not going to help her. Dude, wait. Dude just said Mark over there rubbing his feet together. Woo, honey, I feel like he over there, ma'am. Well, y'all, $35,000 a month. And then Ricky Smiley was like, well, Porsha had messaged us. Hey, dear. Hey, D. Robinson. The Brat is not going to speak about anybody. She said Porsha is fine. The Brat said Porsha is fine. She don't need anything. She hasn't mentioned out anything for anybody. She has not done that. Porsha is okay. That's what the Brat said. But $35,000 a month, y'all, it ain't no way. It ain't no way. Like, why would I pay that? And then when it comes down to it, do you need all of that house? Like at this point in your life, do you need that much house? I know they're paying her more than $400, but that's all you can get. She says she get a little something on the side when y'all use her QR code. So if y'all need to pay their loan, y'all better go over to Clover. This is insane. But I don't know. That's what people are saying about Porsha. $35,000 a month is crazy. I would put the house up for sale. Child support. What you talking about? Child support. Talking about Dennis not paying her no $35,000 a month for no child support. Exactly, Alicia. Ain't no way. Angel said, well, girl, look. Angel said, wait. Angel said she need to get an OnlyFans. I know that's right. Because if y'all see me on OnlyFans, just know, mind your business. Just know I'm paying my bills. That's all you can. I think her old house was listed for sale, not this $7 million home. Because I think if she does sell that house, she got to give Simon half of it, right? Girl, $35K. 35,000. You know what? Let's talk about that. Anita, I saw that picture with Drew and Dennis, and I just can't believe that. Because then somebody sent me a video of Drew and him downstairs somewhere, and he was like kissing her on her neck. And they were like dressed up. They were like, I don't know. They were like they were going to a play or something. You know. Exactly, Angel. Exactly. Absolutely, positively. So I don't know if Porsha over there, I don't know what she go over there doing, child. I don't know. But that's too much. I don't think I could handle that. I know, matter of fact, I know I couldn't handle that. I know I couldn't handle that. So we're on the housewife, child. Let's keep going. So Kay responds to Stacey calling her aggressive and breaks down the Angel Massey pile on. Let's go and listen to this, to the girls are fighting on Instagram. Okay, let's go and listen to this because I wanted to see what was going on with it. And wait a minute, where is it? Here it goes. Because I don't know why Candace was in this, but let's listen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Here we go.
I think that at the end of the day, we have a responsibility to talk about our reality. We have a responsibility to, create friendships based off of what we actually get to know about you. And if we would like you as a person, that is my choice, my prerogative to say, you know what, is this a good person? Whether we agree 100% or not, at least I know your character along the way, right? And so do I think you're funny? Yes. But do I know if I want to trust you around other things or with my personal business or how you're going to move with things? I don't know. And so as much as we like to be like, oh, this is, co-workers or whatever, it still is ultimately supposed to be a friend group. I still want to know who I'm dealing with and how I should be dealing with this kind of person. And so I think when it comes to me and Stacey, one of the bigger things that I always say about her is that, yes, she's all these things, but particularly when it came to me, it would be like aggressive, this, attack. And that's one of the things that, first of all, when people do that to me, considering...
She would say that you were aggressive?
Yeah. It's like we literally have like so when people do things like calling me aggressive or I'm afraid
we don't
of
like
you.
that word.
Like and so for me, that was
from Detroit. Stacey is not from Podunk, Idaho. Okay.
Baby, now I didn't say that one. Hello.
Yes, Detroit, Baltimore. Yes, that was a key moment on the show.
Baltimore.
Yes.
What are we talking about here?
We are sistering in bad bitchery. Like
literally bad bitchery. Like baby, I see you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like for me, it was always strange because really I felt like with Stacey, like, girl, I see you. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't mad
Right.
at you, but I see you. But when you throw that kind of salt into the game, no. I don't, because it's like, girl, we're gonna all tussle. We're gonna all say some things. You know, what they say, use your words. That's what they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that.
That's fair. Okay,
Yeah.
so you acknowledge I understand like having an issue with her, but you didn't notice the pile on. So you, even as a viewer, you notice like the pile on. Like even if you not necessarily agree with how the audience looks at it, you can see it. Because I mean, they're now piling on Angel. So it's like a pile on mentality on the show.
Yeah. And here's the
you
thing.
can tell who is
Because they're
responsible for
bored.
that.
They have nothing else to discuss.
You know, that happens. And here's the thing, right? And it was like, that was so preposterous for Kay to be the one to say that. But then the people that dragged off of Phil jumped on and jumped off of it, and the things was just kind of falling in my lap. And I'm like, you know, but I get it. And I will say, looking like literally, because I actually just watched all of it for one time, I was like, okay, I see how it just turned into the bandwagon of it all. And I always say, people are like, oh, the Stacey pylon was crazy. But I'm like, y'all, the Angel pylon was crazy too. To like
the Angel pylon was crazy. And I agree with you 100%. She could have helped her girl more. Instead of sitting down there at the end of that table or standing up there on that plane and listen to Jazelle. Even when Jazelle turned to her and said you was up her behind all day, she should have said something to Jazelle. She said she had so much to say to Stacey. My house, my car, my man, my this. You should have had that same energy if this is your girl. That pile with Angel was crazy. Y'all, I'm telling you, I watched it 4 times because it was so much to just take in. The first time I watched it, I couldn't even understand. I was like, wait a minute, what is really going on here? They just going in this girl's throat like this? I just feel like Kay should have done way more. She should have said something. She shouldn't have let Angel sit there and take it like that. She should have said, if y'all don't want to be here, then y'all should leave. Y'all not about to sit here and talk. If that had been my friend, I'd be like, hold on, wait a minute, whoa. We're not about to. We can have a conversation, but it's gonna be a conversation with 2 people back and forth. You're gonna listen and then you're gonna talk. Exactly, Miss Exec. Miss Exec says she needs to have that energy with her man. Where is my ring? I do not want a picture frame. That's certifiably insane. Girl, I feel so bad for that girl. I don't even really want to get back into that, but I felt so bad for her. That was horrible. But people feel like Kay did not do enough. They feel like she did not come to Angel's aid. And I agree with them 100%. Everybody I've listened to have said that. Because the only thing she said, even when Jassy had said it was concerning, she was like, why does that concern you? And that was all she said. When she could have said, girl, this, first of all, you ain't got no kids. You talk about his kids with somebody else, number one. And however she run her house with her husband, that is nobody's concern. That's her business. You just got married 5 minutes ago. Holler at me in 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh girl, I don't know. It was just horrible. It was horrible. Look, I know that's right, Babs. What's going on, Babs? She said, Kay, you're next. They definitely gonna get her. There was no reason, Marilyn. No reason. No reason for anybody to be treated like that. No reason at all for anybody to be treated like that. So let's go on. Y'all, let's go to a former housewife, because I am so confused by this. Child, over there at Jennifer Aiden's house, Fetty Wap and his friends was over there. Him and Gia, Teresa Giudice's daughter, they did a TikTok together. I was so confused. I was like, I know we're in New Jersey. I know Fetty is from New Jersey. Child, he had come in the, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Child, he had come in the house. Let me see. Jennifer Aiden. Hold on. Let me see if anybody got it over here on this page. I don't think they got it on this page. Let me go find Jennifer's page. JENN. I was like, what? I'm going to have to put it up here, but I can't have no sound on it. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back here. Okay, look at this, y'all. I was like, what in the Real Housewives of New Jersey is going on right here? Fetty out over to the house, hugging the mama, doing TikToks. They lip syncing all the songs. I was like, what is going on? She said, Jennifer said, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Just a little last minute family dinner put together to host friends along with some new ones. Missing you at Teresa Judice, and thanks to everyone for a great evening. So happy you were in town, Dan, and love meeting somebody. And special thanks to Fetty, who was so gracious to my family. You and your family are welcome here anytime at the house. How did that even happen? How did this even happen? I mean, this is cool, but his Jennifer house, his new safe house after release. Girl, I thought he was gonna be in Cincinnati in a halfway house. Giselle, I mean, girl, from like three show. Yes, Jay, yes. Brown Sugar Baby said, I saw that Jennifer's friend is a part of Fetty's legal team. Okay. Well, see, Jennifer not even on the show, Shauna. Oh, I can't have no problems tonight. Jennifer's not even on Real Housewives of New Jersey anymore. But I thought that was cool though. They were locked up at different times. I was like, how did this even happen? He was called out by one of his children's mother, but I saw Fetty and two of his daughters, or at least one of his daughters today. They were doing a TikTok. So he is going around seeing all his kids. And then he did a re-recording of Trap Queen, which was phenomenal. I was going to put it in my story on Instagram, but it wasn't long enough. Not to when you're talking about what criminals know criminals. Thank you, Annette. Thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate that. So let's stop and let's go on to let me take this down. Let me take Jennifer and them down. And y'all. First of all, shout out to Don Lemon, honey. Don Lemon made his response to Nicki Minaj. Nicki says she did this on purpose, the way she wrote it, so Don could respond to her. And then they're trying to get him under some kind of KKK situation. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then Don comes out and posts that he's going to be the MC at the Grammys or something like that. He's going to be at the Grammys. What is going on with Nicki? Don read her for complete filth. Complete filth. And I was glad to see it. 100% I was glad to see it. I was like, this is crazy. But somebody tell Fetty about the deli lady. The deli lady. I love me some Don too, Southern Belle. Kimmy said, talk about somebody that's trash. I know. I know her fan base just don't know what to do from day to day. I know they don't know what to do from day to day. Because what are you talking about? Did I put Ted up there? So somebody was talking about this early. Let me take Dunn down. I was glad to see what Dunn had said. I'm glad to see that Dunn is going to be at the Grammys. I'm glad to see that he's not letting this bother him. I'm glad to see, to hear him respond back to Nicki. So that's all that was. So that was good. So this is, I can't remember who said it, but IJP. Child, look at this. Winter storm is headed to Texas and Senator Ted Cruz is flying to California. I guess he said, well, this time I'm not going to do it in the middle of the grid falling down. I'm going to go ahead and get a jump on it so I can already be out before the winter storm comes, because it's not really supposed to hit us until Friday, but start Thursday evening. Girl, not Lisa Barlow, child. Lisa and her lies. Who's doing court tomorrow for her house? I know Brown Sugar Baby. He is. I like Don on his own like this. The folks out there, girl, I went to the grocery store at 1 today. Everything was cool, but I'm sure right now it's a mess out there. So he's already gone, honey. He has jumped ship. They say he even got the dog with him this time, so he didn't leave the dog at home. He can't go down with the ship, honey. He don't want to do that, so he going to California. I guess he got him a little spot. Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about, Nikki. The judge is gonna decide if he gonna sell that house or not. I love Dunn in his own element also. He does not. Dunn does not have to, and he doesn't filter himself. Y'all, let's get 100 more likes. Oh, most Nicki fans are on the okay. Got you. This is what they said about Nicki Minaj, child, and I agree. Hey, Tennessee, what is going on, girl? I have not seen you in a month of Sundays. Girl, no. HEB shelves almost bare. What? I hope people cooking up some stuff. But we don't have a senator now. Our senator going to California. And I can't believe he's going to California out there. What is he doing out there? I hope the governor out there just turn him away and make him come back. Put him back on the plane. Get back to Texas. You can't come here. So that's what's going on with Ted, honey. He is on his way to California. He said he's going to get out of here before it gets too bad. So let's talk about the Dr. Pepper chick. Let's talk about Romeo. This girl right here made a jingle. She said she was going to jump on it before it came to somebody's head in a dream. And look at all these people after her commercial was shown during the football game this past weekend. You got Subway, Do Me, Panera Bread, add us to the list. Wingstop, me next. Popeyes, get her on the phone now. Buffalo Wild Wings, Denny's, me next. BB, I beg. Indeed, you're hired. And then she's on her TikTok page. She's doing a jingle already for a Vivo, or not a Vivo. It's something else. And they said it's Deliciosos or something, she said. So she is jingling herself out. And they said that she definitely got paid. She definitely got paid for her jingle during the game. So I think that's fantastic. I'm glad to see it. I love to see it. Who else is this? I can't see what that is. But all these people are asking her to do a jingle for them. Gavin not in town. I love that. Girl, it's cute too. What she say? Dr. Pepper? It's something. It's kind of cute. It's real cute. And then they remixed it and they put it on the commercial, girl. It's cute. I love it. I'm proud of her for doing it. Let's talk about this. So the dentist was over there with Carlos, and she said that Yandy, part of Quad and the girls, had to restrain Quad during her situation with Simone. Now the dentist said it could have gotten physical. She said her and Simone weren't going to get physical, but Quad had pulled back to myself. Quad said, "I'm from Memphis, baby." Quad said, well, how you want it? How you want it? Yeah, girl. Now she got a jingle to a Super Bowl. That's gonna be big money. I'm so happy for that girl too. But I think everybody is tired of the Quad and Simone narrative. Every season, okay, at the end of every season, Simone is mad at Quad. At the beginning of every season, Simone and Quad are not good. Then they have a crying session, and then they hold hands. I love you. And then something pops off because Simone goes and says something to the dentist. Then the dentist says something to Quad, and then they back into it. That's every season. She said yes from the M. That's every season. It is a storyline for them. That is what they do. Might not have been her mom who broke in, but the damn sure was her mom who blew up the spot talking when they got it. Yeah, I'm with you. Carmen, look, Carmen sit here talking about Wendy. Talking about it may not have been her mother that broke in, but it was definitely her who blew up her spot. Talking about Wendy got it. She's rich. Exactly. She messed up. But I'm just so tired of that. Like I said, take Jackie, take Simone off. Bring on Yandy as a friend of. You already got Angel on the show. You got Angel Quad on the show. You can leave Toya for a little loudness. And let's do Mimi and Brandy. And take Simone, Jackie. Just take them off. And the dentist. Just take them off. And let's just see how that works. Look, and this is what I'm talking about, people. When I say take them off, this is what I'm talking about. We need some fun girl shenanigans and some good old drunk activities. Like this episode when the Real Housewives of New York had gone somewhere and Luann fell in the bushes because she was 3 sheets to the wind. Sonya over there, and then we had turtle time. Like, that's so much fun to watch on television. All this bickering and fighting, I'm sick of that. That's why I was like, with Bell Collective, y'all still fighting? Child, over there with Bell Collective Birmingham, them girls, Stormy doing collaborations with Lala. They all dressed up. They got the girls talking on camera. They filming. I can't see them girls just mad at each other. Girl fun. Who wants to sit and look at, like, how old is Simone? Simone, you're too old for that. You're a professional. You deliver babies. You ain't got no time to be screaming at nobody. I'm with you, Deja Monet. Take child. Baby, the way they laid Contessa out on the last live was too much for me. Contessa can go too. You think the Birmingham girl's gonna be tussling? Heart and Hustle. Oh, child, but I did find out on Heart and Hustle that RHOP and Labrina are into it. I was like, girl, why y'all into it? I don't need y'all to be into it. So we got to see how this gonna go. I found it out straight from the source. So I think they may have a little static, but I don't think it's gonna be no static like this. They're not gonna be over there hooting and hollering and jumping in somebody's face, telling they from Memphis and having people to pull them off of each other. No, it's not. It is not a Carlos. No, it's not. RHOP and Labrina. I know. I saw her vision board party. I know she posted about it today. They are coming back. They're filming. They're filming now. They were filming when me and Trinity were in Houston. They were filming there. Actually, they were filming when we were in the restaurant. Yeah, it won't be that kind of tussle. It won't be that. It'll be some shade and stuff like that and some girls talking back and forth. But it won't be that because Labrina is a business owner. RHOP is about the town. She is a promoter. Hey, Althea. You know what I'm saying? She's a promoter. These women have a lot to lose. They have real businesses. But yeah, that's what's going on with them. Hold on, let me see if something else I got to talk about before we get into our main thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. What else? Yeah, we talked about Nicki. This is what I was going to bring up about Nicki. Judge decision to sell Nicki's to be made later. So we may find out tomorrow if the judge is, child, the fact you got to sell your house. I don't know. Sam. We'll have to see. I don't know. Let me see what else we got. Hold on. We getting into it. Nicki K. Oh, this is what I want to talk to y'all about. I want to talk to y'all about this. And then we're going to talk about love and hip hop. And then we might be done with Hot Topic unless y'all find something else. Okay. So Labrina got a lot of stuff going on. So I saw this and I wanted to bring this to y'all because I really wanted to know. I talked about it today in my minute. So here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date to. Oh, a first date. And thank you to the ladies who reacted out to help me on my list. So on a first date, would you have a problem going to Cheesecake Factory? I don't think so. Applebee's, yes. Chili's, yes. Chipotle, yes. Olive Garden, I might have a problem. I don't have a problem with the movies. I definitely got a problem with my house. No fast food chain. The only way I could go to a fast food chain is that after we left a late movie, we pulled up somewhere to get a burger and we sat in the car and talked. I have no problem with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. They haven't had the Potomac reunion yet, Rosa. It hadn't come on yet. I definitely want to have a problem with Cheesecake Factory. Buffalo Wild Wings, never. That's the end of our relationship. You take me to Buffalo Wild Wings, ever in life. Wingstop, unless we're at the football game and Wingstop, she said Olive Garden salad is delicious. Yes. Yes, it came back around again. Red Lobster, definitely not a buffet, never. No family functions, no IHOP, no Denny's. The gym. Y'all, I think the gym is a cute date. Like if you've been talking on the phone and both of y'all like working out and stuff like that, and then you've been talking for like a month and you be like, you want to go work out with me? And like, yeah, I'll go work out with you. And then like it might be time for the bounce house situation. You know what I mean? It might be time for bounce housing. You go on and work out at the gym. You go home. Like, you want to come over and take a shower? Yes, I do. And then you fall into a bounce house situation. Ain't nothing wrong with that date. I don't think anything's wrong with that. Do never take me to a buffet. Never. That's the end of our relationship. Church. I don't know. I think sometimes I think church can be red flags because church is church. You know what I'm saying? But I think it can be a red flag. I think coffee dates are great. I don't think anything is wrong going to Starbucks. I don't think me meeting you there and we just talking. I think ice cream dates are cute. No family functions. No family functions. No movie nights at nobody's house. I said after a while, Kim, I said after a while, like if we've been talking for like we never been on a date. We just been talking and our first date is like in 3 weeks, maybe in a month. You'd be like, oh, you want to go to the gym with me? I don't think nothing wrong with that. It might be time for the bounce house. You might need some bounce house. I mean, I'm just saying, be young. I feel like if you've been talking for a minute, I don't think anything's wrong with that, but definitely not the church. I mean, but that's everybody. You have your own thing, but definitely not Applebee's, definitely not Chili's, definitely not Chipotle, definitely not my crib. No fast food, no Buffalo Wild Wings, no Wingstop, Red Lobster. No, definitely not a buffet, not IHOP, not Denny's, not church. I don't think anything's wrong with Starbucks. I don't think anything's wrong with ice cream dates. Definitely no family functions. No. Now this, y'all, only that they say Angel. She asked me, did I hear anything about the Potomac reunion tea? I only heard that Angel, this is what I heard, child, was not there. They said Angel did. Not first date, Kim. The first date, if we've been talking for like a month, not day one. No, Kim, not day one. I'm talking about we've been talking for a while. We've been talking about a month. You know in your head when you ready. Salt Lake. Oh, yeah, I didn't even watch the reunion. I gotta watch the reunion before I talk about Salt Lake City. I hadn't even watched the reunion. I knew it was something I was behind on. My headache and I had our first date at the gym, but that was in college. Girl, I love that it's your headache. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about Salt Lake next time because I did not even watch the reunion. But Kim, no, I'm not talking about the first day, like that day. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we've been talking on the phone for a while. We've been trying, oh, okay, let's go to the gym. After about a month, it's about time. After about a month, you can come over and shower. They said Angel really gave it to Jazelle at the reunion, but the way Angel gives it to Jazelle, I just gotta wait and see. I just gotta see it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting you for the first time. This is a public place. I love that. Love some Cheesecake Factory. Love it. Casinos. I think that's a cute date. I go to the casino on the first date. All you gotta do is just give me some money so I can gamble, and then that's gonna make a difference. Jennifer said it's gonna be a lot of people at home with no date. I know, because I don't think anything was wrong with a lot of those places. Let me see if it's something else I need to talk about. Hold on, before I say the last thing. We talked about everything on here. Oh, child, we gotta talk about this, y'all. Oh no, what is this? Yeah, Is Brown Sugar Baby in here? Girl, yes, Vanessa lost all that weight. I meant to put her up here. Y'all, is this real? Is Albie Short really booed up with Lunell? Now I know. Look at Laura. Laura, don't choke, girl. Baby boo. Rolanda said it's real. Wait a minute. She said, I'm going back to Coach Kendall. Bounce house on the first date, no side. It has happened. Okay. I'm so okay. Bro, Sugar Babe, what is going on with this? I think you girl. Because, okay, this is what I will say. In this moment, Albie Sure was like, this lady, you know, she came for me. She was there for me when I was in a coma. So, like, a lot of people are there for people. And if he's thinking that he was almost out of here and Lunell was writing and calling or coming up and talking to him, child, he had come up and kissed her on her neck. Lunell said, I gotta take off this lipstick. It's like, what? This is a very weird pairing. But if Lunell done pull Albie Shore, because Albie Shore is still Albie Shore, honey. I'm sorry. I don't care how old he is. He looks fantastic to me. I think he looks great. After what he's been through also, because I think he has a problem walking, and I think did his mother pass? I know his mother was in the hospital. Ooh. Cole Patrice said Albie Sure know what he doing. What is he doing? She been with y'all with that. You talking about Rhonda, you talking about her girl, yes, Busy Bee, yes. He was touching on. I was like, what? That's what I said, Lori. I know Lunell did a post and I saw her husband. Oh, he recently passed? I didn't know that. She said Alexa play night and day right now. Oh, newbie. Look, let me put this up here, cause baby, when he was in there talking to Lunell while he kissing her on her neck, I said, I get it. I understand. 100%, I understand Lunell. Oh, child. I was like, what is really going on in the world today? And you need to love who loves you, child. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Exactly. Baby Albie Sure said Lunell was there for him when he was in a coma. He said this woman was him when he was at his lowest. Sometimes that's all it takes. Who was there when you were at your lowest and saw you at your lowest and loved you or was beside you? Girl, absolutely. She could Miss Southern Belle with her talk about that later. Rolanda, I'm telling you, it's Al B. Sure, baby. From 1983, 84, whenever that was, he's still him. He is still him. Baby, he get to talking. And then I saw Jamie Tyler. I saw him under the comments, he was like, man, what he said? I think he said, man, what's going on? Because, they friends. Oh, child. It was him and Christopher Williams for me back at, girl, Christopher Williams. 88, 89. That's okay. Thank you, honey. 88, 89. I knew it was them. Where did you see Jennifer LOL? Her name says, oh, my bad. I don't know. Who was I talking about? Girl, I just be looking and going. Yeah, he fine. Well, I mean, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. It is what it is. I get it too. I get it too, Lunell. Rolanda said she know about that night and day. Shona said he probably sing her through it, child. If you know, you know. I know that's right. Laura. Y'all, we gonna get into Laura in a minute. I got one more thing to talk about, and we're gonna get into Laura and being our better selves. And then if we have an update, we just have an update. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Y'all, I'm here for this. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta like I have never been. I am so excited for this season. I think it comes on February the 17th, I believe. Whew, girl. So we're going to have a situation where Scrappy is going to get caught up with his threesome baby mama and his girlfriend Brittany, because that's over now. And threesome baby mama going to bring text messages. And I think she said, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at him. Then Young Jock, for whatever reason, Young Jock is going to have a dinner with all his baby mamas. And I think he told Kendra, he told one of the ladies that were one of the baby mamas, it was a drunken night. And she said, no, we were not drunk. I don't know how that happens. Then what's that girl name that was what's her name? The rapper girl that was with the guy last season and found out she was cheating with Sierra's brother-in-law. Bambi said, when I take your hand, let me hold your hand when I say this. You cheated on your husband. Oh, child. I cannot wait. And then Spice is married. What? And is Spice married like really married to a husband and not like Tiffany, who told me she married herself? And then Rashida around here upset because Carly Red acting like she didn't know what happened with her son and unaliving the other boy, and she hurt and crying and going on. Yandy over here crying to Mendices, talking about I sleep in the bed alone and I really need. And we know what that situation is. Shout out to Mendices for releasing Yandy, because Yandy is living her best life. Yes, girl, he is trying that again. So Jock, I can't wait. I am really excited about this season. I'm excited about this season. Hold on, Brown Sugar Baby sent me some things that we probably need to talk about before. Let me go to the. Before you flirt with me, remember you call people to handle things. People call me to handle things. We are not the same. Okay, Porsha. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if this is. Oh, Lord. A pastor. Let me see. Chris Brown moves to keep Rihanna's name out of court as $90 million dog bite lawsuit moves to trial. What? Thank you for 196. Let's keep going. I appreciate it. Hold on. Chris Brown moves to keep Rihanna's name out of court as $90 million dog bite lawsuit moves to trial. What is that about? Chris Brown is asking Los Angeles judge to draw firm boundaries ahead of his upcoming civil trial, arguing that decades-old history has no place in the courtroom this time around. According to U.S. Weekly, the 36-year-old singer wants any references to his past domestic case involving ex-girlfriend Rihanna excluded from the jury's consideration. The request is tied to a lawsuit brought by former housekeepers Patricia and Maria Avila, stemming from a 2020 incident in which Maria claims she was attacked by Brown's dog at the Los Angeles home. Brown, who denies wrongdoing, maintains the prior case is irrelevant and unfairly prejudicial. 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 His legal team argues that mentioning an unrelated incident from more than a decade ago could confuse jurors and distract them from facts as issues. This woman won $90 million in damages. That is crazy. They got a Married to Medicine sneak peek. This is what I want to talk about before I go. Child, I had this up here. Thank you, Brown Sugar Babe. So Whitney Rose from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, she has alleged DM. Whitney Rose's alleged DM is leaked as she admits Justin is resentful of Bravo and they are tussling over her future at Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She said that she thought that the checks coming from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City could sustain them. She said it's been hard. Bravo takes such a big percentage, so it was doomed from the start. On our end, me and Justin thought we could manage, but now Justin is resentful of the network. It's been a fight between us for me to even continue the show. And I'm gonna say this: if Whitney is off for Salt Lake City, I would be okay with that. I don't remember that, Brown Sugar Bay. I really and truly don't. This is new to me. I don't know what Rihanna has to do with it. Maybe she was his girlfriend at the time. Maybe she was at the house. I don't know. One of the Salt Lake City housewives is on the new season of work. Oh yeah, Lisa. I said I was gonna try to watch that. Yeah, you could take Whitney off the show and let her and Justin figure their relationship out, figure all that out. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with Whitney being gone. I am okay with that. Just like I was talking about Tamar the other day when she was talking about the show is not canceled, but she won't be on there. It's okay if you go, Tamar, and take your sisters with you. I am really okay with it. I have no problem with them being gone. None at all. But she can really go. She can really go. Oh, y'all, look at this. Y'all, wait. Y'all, look at Ty Young. They say this is a throwback Thursday, honey, when Ty was a girl. Ty is pretty, though. Cardi B shows her baby boy. Oh, him is so cute. Look, oh my, wait, y'all, we gotta look at him. Hold on. Oh my, is this Cardi baby? Hold on. It looks like it's him. This girl, look how sweet this baby is. He is too sweet. I'm gonna put him in a hot topic tomorrow if this is the truth. Oh my gosh. Tracy Edmonds made it back home after traveling. The temperature out here dropped a little. We're at 57 degrees today, but what do y'all know about this big ice storm? Tracy looks fantastic. Somebody asked, how does Tracy feel about Karrueche and Dion? I don't think Tracy feels anyway. And I think Dion with Karrueche is exactly what he needs because Tracy's such a boss. You know what I mean? She got stuff going on. Dion doesn't strike me as a very supportive person because he's Deion Sanders. So he needs all the focus on him. And I think Karrueche is great. Karrueche and him look great together. Not Ty can definitely get it. Deirdre? What? Okay, Deirdre. Okay, y'all. We're at the 1 hour, 19 minutes. So we're going to try to do this we got to do this in 30 minutes. So I'm going to bring up our therapy mindset. I don't know if y'all did your homework. I did my homework. I wrote a letter to myself in 2011 and 2012. It was the hardest thing that I've done in a very long time because I had to go back and remember who that woman was and just really talk to her. because it was tough. So I'm gonna bring up Laura. Hello, Laura.
Hello, everyone.
How are you
How's
this
it?
evening?
I'm good. So I got my journal and read it today. This is my journal,
Okay.
and I read back through some like I've had this since 2021.
Uh-huh.
I was a literal crazy person when I read back through this. I was like, "Who was this?"
Yeah.
So depressed, so sad, so just it was just darkness. And
Yeah.
my letter to my younger self was just I couldn't even hardly read it all. So that lets you know even now looking back. But where I am today is not in here, and I'm just so grateful
Just
that I did
grateful.
the work because this person was on the verge of getting out of here on my own accord.
Oh, girl. Did anybody
So
else write letters to themselves or their younger selves or a time in their life when you just didn't recognize yourself? I know mine was tough. I ain't even gonna lie. It was tough. I had to talk my way through that.
y'all wrong for saying, "Be sure to talk that lady through that." Though I couldn't.
Girl, I'll be sure had to talk that woman
Y'all
through
was
that.
wrong.
He had to talk her through that.
What's the chat? Who did the homework? What the chat talking about?
What did Chad talk about? Anybody do your homework? Did anybody write a letter to yourself? Or did anybody do the thing? Let me see what you said. Let me go to my notes.
Remember we had those questions. I think everybody we answered those during the session.
Oh yeah, about the reset and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think last week was really good. I think a lot of people had responded because they needed to hear that and all that. So this is just to show up as your best self in 2026 and going forward. And that's my whole thing that I want to do. Just if I can help anywhere, I will help however I can help because I think it's important for us to at this point with everything that's going on, I think we need to recognize where we are and where else we're trying to go and how do we need to get there. What do we need to do to get there? So I appreciate you being here, Laura. So what are we talking about today?
Today, since we did that, and I was hoping people would do it, we're gonna talk about becoming self-aware. Now we
Okay.
have delved into, some the younger self, where we are, the things we thought about that may be the root to some of the things we have going on today. So
Mm-hmm.
now we're gonna talk about being self-aware. And first it says, instead of asking why did it happen, ask when does this usually happen? What does it usually happen with? And what do I usually feel right before or after? So I'm thinking that it says patterns reveal more than single moments. If something keeps repeating itself, it's trying to teach you something. Have you ever felt like you kept going back to the same lesson?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. And you like, why does this keep happening? It's because we didn't learn
The
what we
first,
were supposed to learn. Right. It keeps showing up in your life, maybe in a different way, but you recognize that it's the same thing
yeah,
from before. And
yeah,
you like, okay, I want to know, what am I supposed to get from this? Where do I go? How do I show up differently so I can learn this lesson and move on? So it
exactly.
makes you, yeah, it makes you more, you thinking to yourself every time, like, that's what it says, like, when does this usually happen? For instance, for example, I was not very good with money.
Okay.
So around August to October every year, I
Mm-hmm.
would be in a financial strain. And I
Ooh.
would be like, what in the world? Like, it would just happen. Then it stopped from August. It kind of was like October to December. But it just kept happening. It just kept happening. And I couldn't figure out, what it was I was doing. And it was simple: overspending, buying things I didn't need. Like if I saw it and I wanted it, I would buy it. not thinking, oh, I got this to pay, or
Mhm.
not thinking that things could happen quickly and you might need some income, some money. And because I've been shopping. And then I would be depressed, and my way to deal with that was buy something.
I agree with you. I have that problem also. I have that very problem. And let's look at what let me see. So Miss Exec said, I wrote a letter to my 33-year-old self. My how life has changed. Nubian said, I wrote a letter to my 15-year-old self. And then Miss Exec said she had a reset at 35, 45, and definitely at 50. Ooh, child. And then Rolanda said, sometimes we absolutely don't learn.
We don't. And it's amazing that when you write that letter, for those who did, that you was like, I'm sure it was an aha moment for a lot of people.
Mhm.
And it was like, wow, I
Yeah.
survived that. You
Yeah.
know, like I was like you said, you didn't know who that person was you was writing
Yeah.
to, because
Yeah.
you are no longer her.
I was writing and I got a little scared too. I was like, ooh, cause like you said, like you do something to counteract for the depression or the situation you're in. So I knew I didn't have the funds, but I would just get something. And
Mhm.
then I would feel so guilty. And sometimes I'll take it back, because I was like, I really need this. I really didn't need this. And it was just tough.
It is. And I still sometimes struggle with it. And what I've learned to do is like put stuff in a cart, like I'm gonna check it out, like I'm
Mhm.
buying it, and then
Mhm.
close whatever app I'm on.
Yeah, it
But
just feels good to,
yeah, it's
yeah,
dopamine. It releases dopamine. You're like, okay, that's a feel good thing. I bought this for me. I'm doing this for me. We tell ourselves all these things except you might need this money later, or you got something coming up. But at that
yeah,
in the moment, you just need to feel better. That's like people have a bad relationship with food. Some people get depressed and eat a lot,
yeah,
and that like just
just,
constantly up in the
just
middle of the night snacking because it makes them feel good. It's comforting.
yeah.
So
And I
those
hate
types of
that.
things.
I hate that part. I used to really, really have that problem till I really like started taking my health serious, because it was just easy for me to watch TV and just to eat something, and then I'd be fulfilled and I'd just go to bed and it'd be over.
But you weren't hungry. We typically watch
No,
TV,
not
movies,
hungry at all.
just it's the motion of just doing something. I'm snacking.
Yeah, yeah,
This makes me feel good, like you said, and then you can rest. You can
yeah.
fall off to rest. So I appreciate you guys for doing that, and I know I told y'all before that it was gonna be difficult, but when it was over, you should have felt some type of release, or you should have been like, dang, like I dealt with that, but it didn't destroy me. Like
Right,
actually it helped me become better.
right.
So that is like the reason I ask people to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I felt it made me more aware of what it is, and I don't ever want to go back there again. So
Absolutely.
yeah, you know not to do that again. So you
Right.
do your best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell yourself like, no, because you can see it like you told me earlier. You was like, when I wrote it, I didn't even know who that person I was talking to. And
Mm-mm.
now you have your backpack, of course, and I'm gonna give a toolbox, and we're gonna put some skills in the toolbox. So you'll have a toolbox to go to and pull whatever it is you need out.
Yeah. Everything in life is a lesson. We keep bumping our heads over and over. And see, that's the
Until we
thing.
learn it.
I don't want to bump my head on it over and over. I
Me
don't want to do
either.
that.
Me either.
She said, guilt kept me trapped. I didn't realize how it showed up in my life with others and never saying no in the support of others.
See, it reveals something to everybody. Different people got different things out of their letter.
Nubian said, I have definitely had some financial lessons in my life, and I'm much better now because of it. Yeah, because no, Tennessee Miss Sector, I hadn't seen that yet. Because you realize that you gotta have, like you said, if something comes up, you're gonna need the money if something comes up.
Right.
Survival is the key to remember we are still on the path.
I don't know about survival being the key. Because if you always in survival mode, that's not good. We just can't be out here surviving. We got to be out here thriving.
Oh no, Shay said she spent $40 on herself today and felt so bad. Girl, no, $40.
Was it something that you needed?
Not $40, Shay.
Some people do that.
She said, I used to compulsive shop. Now I shop with intention.
Okay.
Now,
that is awesome.
Because, see, I was with Miss Lori shopping last week, and she asked me, but I was shopping with intention. I had some things that I wanted to do different in my home, and that was it. Like, I did, and I haven't had to go back out to a store. I haven't had to do anything. I went to the grocery store today because I needed to get groceries for whatever's coming. And I don't feel the need to go to Home Goods or Ross or at home because I'm good. So it has.
So you made a plan. You
I
had
made
a plan. And that's the thing. Like when I go, like the grocery store, I feel like nobody goes to the grocery store and not get something they didn't need. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I forgot. Let me get some of this. Or let me do this. I think I'm going to make some of this. That's to me normal. But just going to the mall knowing you don't have the funds and just, it's almost like temptation. You tempting yourself to see if you're going to spend the money.
Just on the edge.
Yeah, you just got to stay away. You know, you got to be like, I can't go no mall right now. I can't go to Kirkland's. Kirkland's was my place and TJ Maxx. Like, I just can't go in there because I know I'm going to find something that I like.
Oh, Shay, I totally understand. I totally understand what she said. She said she bought 2 journals and a dish rack. And she said, then I guess they talked her into getting a Marshall's card. She got approved. And she said, I'm so used to only paying bills. I understand that. That happened to me like in November. I did not mean, I went in the store. I went in Kohl's. I wasn't. The woman just kept, and I said, okay, because I was like, whatever. Went through, got approved. I was devastated. I was
just cut it up.
Devastated.
Just cut the card up.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna cut it up. I'm gonna pay it off, but I'm not gonna cut it up.
Because you might need it again.
I mean, you know, like those are things for emergencies. That's because like I like when I travel and I'll take them with me, I will put them somewhere and I just take my debit card with me. But just in case I need them, they'll be around. You know what I mean? But I don't use them. I do not. I use them during Christmas, so I'm gonna pay them off and be done. But Shay, I totally understand what you're talking about.
I do also. I put my cards in a drawer. Like I don't have them in my wallet because I'll be tempted.
Yeah.
So if I know I don't want to use them in the drawer, I put them in that drawer in the safe space, and I don't I'll forget they're there, right? And so that's something that I'm learning.
Yes.
Like, and I'm like, if I don't have it, I can't get it, you know. But them people always trying to get you to get a credit card, and I just have learned to be like, no.
Angel said, I don't go to the grocery store. I buy stuff I don't need. Girl, I know that. Look, let me tell you something, Angel. I was at the grocery store today, and I was like, I'm not going to be home. Like, I'm going out tomorrow, right? I'm going to be gone tomorrow. And I was like, why am I buying stuff to cook like I'm just
going to be home?
Like I got an army to feed. It's just me.
And that's tough. That's tough. It was tough for me at first, but not anymore. Because
I was like, ooh, I'm about to make, what did I say I was going to make? I was like, ooh, y'all remember I was going to make the seafood lasagna. I didn't make that because it's nobody but me. And I was like, I don't need that. I was like, this is crazy. I eat like once a day. And I was like, you need to go back and go get the stuff that you need that you're going to use for real. So I get it. I totally get it.
She said, don't go high. You know, you'll be in there. Everything look good. Everything.
Girl, you be buying fruit roll-ups. like
What's wrong with me?
Look, Daisy. I mean, look, Debbie snacks. You have to just really get yourself together, girl. Angel, don't go in there like that no more. Don't do it.
Please.
Don't do
Okay,
it.
so the next thing we're gonna do is a daily emotional check, and it's just for 2 minutes.
Okay.
It won't take a lot of time out of your day.
Okay.
And if y'all want to write them down, you can remember, like, what am I feeling right now?
This is daily.
Yeah, daily.
Let me
A
put it in
2
my.
minute emotional check in.
Okay. 2 minute emotional check-in.
Uh-huh.
What am I feeling right now?
Right. What caused it?
What caused it?
Mm-hmm. And what do I need?
And what do I need?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. No judging, no fixing, just noticing. So you just it's kind of like giving yourself a check.
No
Like, hey,
judgment, no fixing, just noticing.
yeah, just noticing. You noticing how you feel. You noticing what caused the feeling. And what do you need? Do you need anything to stop it or be better? Or, like if you sad, why? Can you ask yourself, like, why am I sad?
Yeah. Like, what can I do to make myself
Yeah.
feel better?
What caused me to be sad? Like in this moment, like what was that? And the next one is pay attention to your reactions, not just actions.
Pay
Your
attention
reactions,
to reactions and not just actions.
right? Your reactions are subconsciously waving at you. It says, ask yourself, why? Let's say something. Uh, just say you said something to me, or I said something to you,
Okay.
and it bothered you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
you didn't say nothing to me about it.
Okay.
And it says, why did that comment bother me? You have to ask yourself, like, why did that even bother me?
Why did something bother me?
Yeah.
Because though this right here, when you said, what am I feeling right now? What caused it? And what do I need? That's them the moments that you get in your car and go to the store. And then I feel like that's when I need to
You're right.
ask myself the question, why are you in the car? What is it that you're on your way? You don't even know where you're going.
Like, what are you running? I think it would be better if you said, what am I running from?
What
Because
am I
what made you leave and get in that car to go to the store? Something happened,
clearly
right?
running from something? Clearly
Yeah,
running from
clearly running from something. Even if it's just you feel like you want to say something and you're trying to stop yourself from saying it. And you be like, okay, let me just exit. Let me just leave and go do something else. And the next thing, it says, why did I feel the need to defend myself? Have you ever, somebody, and most of the time it's my siblings, they'll say stuff,
why did I feel the need to defend myself?
yeah, like what, like they might say something to me, I don't know, let's say because I used to spend money like that. And they'll be like, oh, you just be spending money, you're gonna be broke or something. And I would literally, that was a trigger for me.
Hold on to that. Just hold on to it.
Yeah. I would literally be like, I work. I don't gotta explain myself to why why did I even get that mad? Why did it offend me that they said it and they don't even live by me or with me?
Right. And like even with I love my sister, my brother more than life itself. I love them. And sometimes like we joke with each other, and sometimes I feel like the joke goes too far. And I'll say something, but they'll be like, Meal's so sensitive and this, and then I'll be like, wait a minute, that really hurt my feelings. And then so I just get up and leave.
Do you say to them it hurt your feelings though?
Yeah, I'll be like, y'all just really
That's
hurt my
good.
feelings. Yeah, y'all really hurt my feelings, and be like, oh, are you serious? Yes. Uh-oh, y'all. I hope she comes back. Miss Exec says, I feel anxious. I'm allowing a home project to cause stress because managing people is difficult and I feel like I don't have control. Ooh! Being out of control is the craziest thing in the world. That is the craziest feeling in the world. And sometimes I get like this and I'm like, what is going on? can you hear? Is she back? And I'll be like, oh no, like, and I have to sit down. And sometimes I feel like that's anxiety kicking in. Oh my gosh, she'll be back. Sometimes I feel like that's anxiety kicking in. Oh, y'all, I just got a text that tomorrow the looks for Real Housewives of Potomac reunion is out, and they said that Monique is the worst dress. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, I don't know.
My sister keep trying to FaceTime me, and every time I hit decline, she call
Yeah.
right back like I don't know that she trying to call me. She don't
So
even want nothing.
Miss Exec said, I feel anxious. She said, I'm allowing a home project to cause stress because managing people is difficult, and I feel like I don't have control.
Why? Why do you feel like you don't have control?
She said it's like a roller coaster
Of emotions? Or is it just, like you said, it's just all the people? That it's just dealing with people.
Miss Exec, I'm going to send the link. Okay. And then you can come up if you like and explain. And then that would probably help. So go ahead and come up if you like. Because I think sometimes you want it done.
True.
That's me. I know me. Because it's like once I get something in my head, I want it done right now. Like I need some blinds and some curtain rods put up. And the fact that they're not up is a problem for me every single day.
I remember we talked about, you was saying you was going to get those curtains and put them up. But why is it a problem?
Because I want them up right now. Because it's incomplete. And when I have something that's incomplete, it's not connected. It's not connecting.
Me?
No, Lori. It's not connecting, Lori. Try it again.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Take it from the studio and start over. Start over again, Lori. Try to come back in. But no, it's like, I mean, that's just how I am. Like when I was, last week I showed y'all the bar that I was making, or the other day I showed y'all the bar that I was making. Well, I had a space on my wall that I felt like, because I just moved, I'm trying to get everything done. And I was like, I got to do something right here. And I felt so incomplete. Right. And that night that I went to the store just looking. I didn't go to buy anything because I didn't think I would find something. I was like, I'll order it. But I found it in the store. So once I found the perfect shelf, it was go time. So now I got to find all the stuff to put on the shelf. So I go over here to this, and I'll get that. Let me get back in the car. Let me go over here to the Home Goods. I go to Home Goods. They having a fantastic sale. I get this. I came home. I cleaned everything up. And it's done. And I'm good. But these curtains are bothering me. Every day that I look at what I have up and I see the blinds downstairs, it's a problem. But it's going to get rectified. It's going to get done. Mrs. Day, you can try it again. See if you can try it again. Nubian said, I make a list on my whiteboard of things that I want to get done. And each time I can check off something, I can complete on the list. Yes. Now that's what I love.
I do that because I'm ADD. Right. Because I'll be all over the place. But I do the same thing. List it. And when I finish one, I scratch it off. I try not to go ahead of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was going to ask y'all, who did that chair exercise? It was you and somebody else.
I did it. Trinity said she was going to do it. I did it for 5 minutes.
Great. How'd you feel?
That it was difficult. That was a long 5 minutes to sit in a chair and just listen to rain.
Well, I told y'all, I was like, don't do 10 because I pushed you out too far. That's why I said you can do 5 just to sit there and just relax. So it feels like you said, when you about to do a project, I gotta get it all the way done. I can't, like, you have to get all the stuff for it. Mm-hmm. You gotta put it up, then you gotta see it to make sure it's put. I'm like, that's stressful.
It is. But once I came home with everything and I put my music on, I didn't answer the phone. I I washed everything up and I got it all together. It was perfect.
You was okay.
I was fine. Now it's like when I go downstairs, I feel complete. There's
I
a
knew you
sense
was gonna
of
say that.
completeness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have to look at this part of the wall anymore. I don't have to look at this. Oh, she said she can't get it working. But
So you don't like for stuff to look unfinished.
if it's something that I want,
That's what I mean.
Trinity said she did 5 minutes.
How did it feel?
How did it go, Trinity? Shay said my there. Oh, you. What do you mean? How did it feel? How did just the? Because
How
every
did it
time
go?
it went great.
Yeah, how
Like
did
it's great.
no the 5 minutes in her chair.
Oh, how did it go, Trinity? 5 minutes. Ooh, Shay said her therapist wants her to get meds for her ADHD, but I'm going to try the CBD gummies. Oh, you definitely gonna focus with them gummies. You
Try
definitely.
try
Hold
before
on,
you
Shay.
try those dummies. Woo,
Hold on, Shay. Oh, there go Lori.
hold on.
Hey, Lori.
Hey,
Hey
hold
there.
on. I want to show y'all something. I gotta run. I think I put it here.
How are you tonight, Lori?
I'm doing well, trying to not be anxious.
Honey, I understand.
It's
I
insane. It's a roller coaster, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, when I was
Tell me about it.
go ahead, tell her about it.
Cause I can
Um,
hear you. I'm just looking for something.
okay. Well, for me, I think the anxious is my background initially was before engineering was project management. So I never take off that hat. And
Oh.
just innately I'm that person. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's why I just can't shake the feelings, like where people would probably just kind of go with the flow. For me, it's like the moment that something is off track, it's like I can't stay on the tracks, and like I do everything I can not to derail because I don't want to cause or create more chaos in the situation. But I think it just keeps me emotionally distraught because of that.
Can
Oh,
you walk away? Do you take breaks and try to walk away?
And that's what I have to do. Like literally, I have to cut the conversation short. They thank you and just kind of move away from it because I know the repercussions if I allow myself to let the anxiety of it all take over.
Okay. Well, that's a great thing to do. Cause that's what I would have suggested. Like when you start to feel overwhelmed, take a
Hmm.
break. And then I'm gonna do a shameless plug. Like every time y'all see me, I have on a sweatshirt. This is a comfort hoodie.
Okay.
I don't know who came up with comfort, but this is a lightly weighted sweatshirt. And if you go on my page, you'll see my link and you can click it. And you'll get a 15, and I'll send you a 15 off coupon. So my anxiety, if I'm around, is social. I can't be around like we go to concerts. My friends know we gotta leave before all these people start leaving. Because I get so anxious. Not that it's something gonna happen. I just don't like all them people because something could happen. And then everybody
right.
gonna be running. So I wear these when I have something to do or if I go out. And it is like I won't say like a slight hug, but it is a calming effect. It's like
Mhm.
a weighted blanket,
Okay.
Gotcha.
except it's in this shirt, but it's very light, but you could tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you have that for Shay? Because she said she don't want to be on Adderall and become a crackhead.
You sure don't. Let me tell you something. I was on it. I thought I was going crazy. I was so high. So there's a man on TikTok, a doctor. He's a doctor of, it's like a herbalist. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Um, Justin Kelly. And y'all should follow him because he has changed my life with just this. It's called L-theanine. This medicine,
Put it back in the thing.
can you see it?
L. Oh, I think somebody just put that up. Hold on 1 second. I think I saw somebody in the comments. Yes, right here. I used to take prescription meds, but I don't need it with L-theanine and aromatherapy.
Oh,
Mm.
they're correct. This can be taken in the morning so you can focus. You know, it kind of, you stay on task. I do. I don't have all those intrusive thoughts. And you can take it at night because it relaxes you and help you go to sleep.
Okay.
Now, this is a true testament to people with anxiety. I'm telling you, this
Ooh,
works. People with ADD, ADHD, this works.
Shay, you see that?
You can get it on TikTok, of course, and you
Mhm.
can get it on Amazon. But
Okay.
make sure it's the real, like, it's this.
Okay.
That's what and he has like a store too on TikTok, and you can get it from him. But I want to say that his was a bit more expensive. But he does like all he doesn't add any other those other ingredients like for color and things like that. But yes, it changed my life. So, and then you got somebody else to testify to that it has helped them.
Lori,
Mm.
did you have a question or did you have a comment for Laura?
No, I mean, I think just the conversation itself and thinking about it, I will tell you the exercise was good for me with writing the letter to myself. But again, I did it at 33 instead of, because I know that's when it was a true turning point in my life. I
Mhm.
think just financially and just the stability and just thinking about like the, growing wealth and my next steps in life. And then at 35 and 45, I realized like my level for toleration was definitely different. And when I hit 50, zero.
Absolutely.
So that became for me the opportunity. And I would even say at 55, I probably finally got to a point of like, that's when I started discovering like, what is the power of no for me? Because I realized me saying no to others was really me saying yes to myself. And that was growth for me because I found out myself that I was like literally carrying guilt from a situation with really my oldest, just trying to do the best, having him early, around college time, and then growing up pretty much with your children. And then when you're more settled and you have children later on in life, it's just a different perspective because you're more stable at that time.
Yeah.
But I noticed that what I found out really about just in the last year or so is that same guilt was what was triggering me to always say yes to everyone and try to make it where I never say no because I didn't want to feel the guilt of
Of
having to
saying,
say no.
and,
Yeah.
but now,
What
how
do
old are
we
you
think?
now?
56. Almost 57.
Okay,
I can't
now
believe I
being
just said that out loud, but I'm happy to be
I'm
here. So
60. Come on, I turned
That's
60
fantastic.
January the 6th. And I'm telling you
27 for
that
me.
the the revelation that I could say no and the revelation that I didn't have to please people. Like it was kind of like it was a stairs. At each point, like you
Hmm.
said in life, I was like, what? I don't need to explain myself to nobody. And I
Exactly.
stopped.
Yeah.
And then I used to be the life of the party. Like people would be like, is Laura coming to the party? Cause boy, she gonna have us laughing. That'll be I posted it for my hometown because that's where I get invited to stuff. And I said, if you're going to invite me to something,
Hmm.
don't.
Wait a minute, Miss Didi was saying, someone tell me what it is for anxiety. I missed it. It's
If
how you
somebody put it up there, L-theanine. And
L-theanine
somebody said they got it from Walgreens.
and
And
Amazon.
okay, so yeah. But like I said, people make dupes of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Just be mindful that all it should have in it is L-theanine. And this, I take the 200 milligrams. It should not have all these other little sub things that they put in it. You want
Okay.
it to be at its most natural state.
Right. Okay.
So make sure when you go, that's what And it's a capsule. And I know it look big, but I'm telling y'all, it ain't nothing but coconut. It's coconut
You
oil. What
welcome,
is it?
Didi.
Yeah, in this capsule and with the L-theanine.
Well,
So yeah.
I think that is I think a lot of us, the older we get, I think we're learning better the older you get to say no and not have the guilt of saying no, like you were saying, Lori. Like you just didn't want to do that. And I know I felt like that too, but it's like, no, I don't want to do it. And the first time I really did it and I meant it, like it looked like the person was kind of disappointed, but I was
Yeah,
happy.
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Because even at that point,
You're welcome, Mr.
it
B.
this sounds so mean. But even at that point that they look disappointed, I didn't care.
No,
Yeah, and that's what happens. And I think
Yeah.
that is a great feeling. Like when it gets to a point where you realize like it's okay to say no,
Yeah, I'm
and that
like,
it may look different to other people, but that's okay. Like they have to
yeah, it's
deal with
okay.
that. Like you don't. Like it's just the answer is no, and whatever got you in that situation is something you're gonna have to get yourself out of, and then life will go on. And I realize
yeah,
too, even if I say no, they'll just go to the next person.
yeah.
And say
Just
that's
like we,
right. So you just move yourself out the way, and they got
Right.
somebody else they can call. But because you never said no, you was the go-to person every time.
Correct.
like if
Correct.
somebody asks you to borrow $50,
Yeah.
I need it for tomorrow. Well, y'all just wait till tomorrow, honey. I ain't got it.
And I'll pay you back tomorrow. My son got that bag, and he'll just send it through Cash App, and I'll be like, "What the world?" And I text him, "What? And why did you send it? You just request money like he 34, he 35, and he'll request money, and I just look at it and do whatever I'm gonna do. Because why you were just sending me a Cash App like you 12?"
Exactly.
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 But yeah, so I'll be trying. So yeah, that was good. And like I don't really know what else I could say. Like do you drink tea?
I do. I do a lot of herbal tea. My favorite
You
now is like a steep tea that's like a green tea with jasmine. It's really good.
do you feel energized when you drink? 'Cause green tea can sometimes make you all hyped.
I don't necessarily feel energized, no, but I think it does calm me.
Mhm.
Okay,
Um,
which is
and I
that's
find that through the day, especially when I'm working, like if I get in those moments where I'm just feeling like I can't even get a moment's peace, I will make time to go make a cup of tea. And
you're
just taking
doing
that
good.
time for myself and taking a sip, it's everything.
You're doing good. I like all that I just heard.
Okay.
If it was coming over, you have a tool with your tea, go sip it. You know how to walk away, you know how to do learning to practice the art of no. Yeah, you're doing good.
Let me say this because Sag Purple Moon, I read her comment. I put it up here a few minutes. I took it down, but I wanted to put it back up. She said things have changed so drastically since some of our grandparents were alive and running households together. I feel like women, especially Black women, feel we have to do it all imperfectly, and I agree with you. And
Mm.
that is so hard because you do
Yeah.
want to do it. I'm a Virgo, so I already got a problem in that area for perfection in my life. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me. Just like that bar I was telling you about the bar. Like it was like the little trees I put on the little part that hung over the plant pot, the pot, it had to be hung the right way. I was sitting on my couch and I looked over at my bar stools, and one of them were like 3 inches too close to the other. I had to get up. Like it's so crazy how we feel like we have to be perfect. And I that's something that I want to work on for myself
You have
because
to unlearn stuff because
You
oh,
we
do.
that's a learned behavior.
Yes.
That's not genetics. That's a learned, but you learned that from somebody, somewhere. Somebody told you, you didn't do that right. Do it again. Or why you didn't make that bed up right? Or why you didn't fix it's something that's a learned behavior. And it's not all Black women because I don't care about it. I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. And that's it. I'm not gonna be like, I gotta get it perfect. And so that to me, when people do that, and I used to go make sure I lock the door. And I'd be like, I know I locked the door, let me go. But I
yeah,
don't
I,
know, maybe
yeah,
I didn't. That
oh,
is borderline OCD.
I have it
Yeah.
because honey, I will get up out of the bed and come. I mean, I have backed out, let the garage down on my way, and made another loop to come back around just to make sure. And it's and I
It
know I
ain't funny.
did
I'm
it.
laughing now because I'm saying you don't trust yourself. And that's what I had to tell. I said, I really self-talk, y'all. Self-talk is so important. Like we do so much negative self-talk that we don't even know we're doing it because we're so used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
But to change that habit and turn it into positive and to just hold yourself accountable,
Yeah.
you just have to say, now listen, I know I went in there and locked that door. If somebody break in it, I got insurance.
Thank you,
You
Betty.
know what I'm saying? Or they run up in here, I'm gonna send them back out with my piece.
Yeah.
Because you'll start to do that stuff and it becomes a horrible habit
Yeah.
that you can't change.
Yeah.
And you never want to get to a place where, you know, you OCD like that, like tapping, gotta make sure the light on, you just running around looking at the same stuff all over again.
Look, I want my light fixtures when I turn them off. I want them all go to the same place, so I have to go downstairs, turn one off, come back. Like it's crazy. And then sometimes I'm like, it's not that serious. As long as the light is off, it's just off. Like it doesn't matter how you turn it off. It's just off. Hey, Chris.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do some.
First of all, I had the
We're
same
gonna
birthday.
do some individual. We're gonna do some individuals.
I need a lot of help. I know.
What?
I know I need a lot of help. I know I do. Lori probably can attest to that because I get in the zone and it's just crazy. I mean, but I just like things a certain way. Like I know I'm gonna drink, like I'm gonna wash this cup out and I'm gonna wash it out tonight. I'm gonna sit it on the counter. There's no need to put it up. And if somebody comes and moves it, that drives me insane.
You gotta unlearn that.
But
Yeah.
I don't like people touching my things, and I feel like I do things and I make your life better. So I'm here to enhance. It's crazy. I know I have a problem. I know I need some help. I'm not even worried about me. I know I need
I
help.
just was trying to hear the story about why you do it to make you making your life better. You enhancing your life.
Look, Gigi said you need the garage door app. Girl, got it. Got the garage door app. Didn't look at it because I was driving and rolled all the way back around. Got it. It tell me garage door still up.
That is where this talk. We gotta talk. Listen, we have got to challenge ourselves to not do stuff, regardless of that's just this is the it's two things I hate to hear. What goes on in this house stays in this house. I hate that. It should not be. That's how a bunch of people suffer trauma as a kid because they were taught they better not say nothing. They better not tell nobody. I'm gonna write a book about it. I'll tell you when it's finished. The second one is this is just how I am. Change.
I hate that. I hate when people use that as a trait for a person.
Yeah. Agreed.
This is just how they are. Well, they're gonna have to be different with me because I don't do that.
All the stuff you telling me is like,
oh,
that's
girl.
just who you are. You saying I can't help it. You saying I can't help it. I do it all the time.
Look,
yes,
Laura,
you can help it.
Laura, it's small victories. Like when I was like, I don't have to move that light. I don't have to change that light. Go to bed. I'm so proud of myself to do that. But like, I don't like. I'm a funny person, but I'm not a silly person. You know what I'm saying? And so when people are silly around me, I can't laugh, and and it's like, oh, child, I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother episode. I ain't gonna get into that. Shay said I go at my boyfriend's house and start cleaning up. But
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because typically they do their house looking a mess.
Yeah.
Because they really don't care. Men, they just minimalists. They don't really care. It be us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it probably does. And then like
no, she's been doing this her whole life. So it don't try to put a don't try to like come to her rescue or put her. That's why we do it because we live alone. No, she's been doing this, and it's not good, and she needs to change.
I'm not, and I try and I change. I do change. Like I'm not perfect. Like I have stuff sitting around, but once I get my mind ready to go get something done, like let me tell you my thing. Like if it's time for the trash to be empty, then I will empty all the trash in the house, and I will hang a bag on the door because I don't want nothing in the trash can until the next day after the trash is run. I'm sorry. I do not put anything in my trash can. I have already emptied it. If you need to put some of their bags on the door, and then we can put it in there tomorrow. I know that is crazy.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say because what I heard you saying is you have small victories. So that's what I'm gonna focus on, the small victories.
She said she would have dreamed about that light and woke up exhausted.
And people do that. People do that. People do it. See, this is why I like a panel so I can see the
Yes,
people.
girl.
People do that. People
Look at
actually
me. I am
can't
not the
sleep.
one. I have found my tribe.
They cannot sleep until whatever the thing is that they did, it's gonna worry them until they go do it.
Yes, I get up, and I hate to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. It's small steps. One, you have to choose one thing. I told y'all, 90 days. If you can do it for 90 days, that's a new habit.
I need to
Just
find,
like you learned all those habits, you can unlearn those and learn some positive things.
cause you know, like with the trash thing situation, like if you clean up, you got your candles burning, you done aired your house out, your house is clean. I don't like, especially like liquid or food. I would. Oh, girl, my daughter, and I hate I did this, but she won't do this. Like she put something in the trash can without a trash bag in it. I thought I was like, what are you? That is the grossest thing I've ever seen in life. Like I do not want you to go through it, girl.
Yeah.
She don't do it anymore though.
But let me ask you about the bags on the door. It's just one, and it's in the kitchen, right? Or you get them on several places.
It'll be one in the kitchen and one upstairs.
Yeah.
And you just put it in the bag, and then in the morning you're gonna take those bags and put them in the trash. Yeah. And then put a new liner in there.
No, all the new liners are in.
The new liners are in because I do the same thing. Well, I have men in the house, so I don't necessarily have to do the trash, but because they know how I am, like once I say the trash needs to go out, even if they go hang it on the door to the garage before taking it out, I'm okay with that, but do not put anything else back in that bag. So when I wake up the next day and go to throw something in there, I want the bag empty.
Yes.
What is the purpose of a trash can?
Because, I will purposely.
Now I want you to answer my question. What is the purpose of a trash can?
For trash.
The whole trash.
So why can't nobody put it where it go? Why y'all doing these extra steps?
They need to go put it in the big trash can, not in the
outside.
Angel said, I can't have trash in the bathroom trash can while I'm in the shower. Now that's a whole nother level. That's another level.
Yeah.
I love y'all. But I'm like, what is going on?
I know
the purpose of the trash can is to put trash in it. And who said that? Angel? Angel said, bring Angel. She said she can't be in the shower with trash in the trash can. Take the trash can out the bathroom then it won't be none. I'm gonna simplify this stuff for y'all.
I really love my audience because we are so alike. Like we all need.
That is not good. That's trauma bonding.
We have trauma bond with each other.
Yes, that's not good.
I love them. But that's
because you know why you love them, because they co-signing your foolishness.
No,
you saying, yeah, they do it too.
This is real life. This is real life for me.
Yeah, they do it. So ain't nothing wrong with me because they doing it. They wrong too.
I'm okay with that. We'll just be all wrong, but I'll trash up the out.
You ain't talking about put it in the big trash can. They gotta go outside.
Right.
That's
what that's for. All the trash.
Shawty said trauma bonds and clean houses.
No, ma'am. We're not gonna receive that. Like y'all, if you stick with me, I promise you, I laugh, but in this, I'm learning so much about y'all. If you stick with me, you're gonna have some very hard lessons that I give, which seems really small, but it's gonna be a time I tell you to put something in that trash can and go to bed. And I'm gonna see how nervous or what you gotta ask yourself, why is this making me like nervous or feel a type way? It's trash.
Look at New York happy hour. Oh my God, Millie Chan, I do the same thing with my trash can, hang a bag on the door and use it until trash has been picked up.
What's her name? Happy what?
Happy
you
hour.
Wrong too. Something wrong with y'all. And it ain't because we black women. Black women, black women thing, we tie so much to that because we black women and we been taught this and that. No, my mama ain't taught me to put no trash on no bed. No, it's the trash can.
I think that it's you have okay, like once you clean up, like you clean up, you empty the trash and all that. Okay, like my trash runs on Mondays and Thursdays. So tonight, when I empty, like when I get off the phone, and I do it purposely. So when I get off this live, I'm gonna go through one last time because I got a bag downstairs in the kitchen waiting for me. And I'm gonna go through here. I ate a banana. I'm gonna take my banana on down there, and all the trash in the house will be out. I will take a trash bag, a Kroger sack upstairs. If I have any trash for the night, I'm going to put in that bag. And in the morning, I'm putting in trash can.
I'm trying to make sense of it.
It just feels cleaner. Like it's like when somebody comes in and they're like, "Oh, let me help you with the kitchen," and then they clean the dishes and don't touch the stove. Like that is a pet peeve for me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
how
weird.
can you
Yeah,
call
I
a
close the
kitchen
kitchen.
clean
Or
Yeah.
sweep the floor.
or don't
Like the
sweep the
people
floor?
say,
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
that's ingrained in us. You know, when the light on over the stove, the kitchen closed. Now I understand that irks me to tears when I've cleaned that kitchen and mopped that kitchen floor, and then somebody go in there. What are you in there for?
Yeah,
Right.
You come on upstairs.
That's how we think about the trash. What is it
I
in there for?
can't.
Yeah.
A lot of work. I love y'all. It's a lot of work.
Well, look,
It feels simple.
I know. No.
Oh yeah. Yes. Take a shower and don't clean it out. That's insane. But we're gonna get ready to go. But Laura, would you like to leave? Laura, would you like to leave us with something? We're not going to have Laura next week. We're gonna go every other week because I think we need a break.
Hey, I was just gonna say I ain't even gonna give y'all no homework. I just wanna say I'm proud that you're open and honest and transparent. It's gonna be a journey, but we're gonna get there. And I may not be able to make y'all change that trash thing, but I want you to recognize. I want you to make it make sense to you, like y'all saying. But it just makes sense because the house is so clean and And I'm like, but
yeah, I don't like.
is something gonna happen if somebody puts something in their trash can?
I'm gonna be upset. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, why would you do that? I have a bag right here on the door in the hallway. Just put it in there.
Okay.
But New York Happy Hour said, and don't like closet or dresser drawers open, cracked, or clothes hanging out of them. Girl,
well, nobody shouldn't like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I love what Tracy said.
The clothes up in the drawer now. Come on.
Tracy said, stove light on, kitchen is
Kitchen closed. Now that's the only black folks thing I'm gonna ride with. Once you cut that light on over that stove, it's closed.
Everything's clean. You don't need nothing else in here. So look, y'all, we're gonna get ready and go. This has been a wonderful live. Lori, thank you for coming up.
Thank you, Lori.
Laura, thank you for exposing ourselves, helping us to expose ourselves, and we get closer and closer with every live. And I just feel so close to everybody. So, Laura,
Lord God, we're going to have to do a Zoom so I can see all y'all faces.
Yes, you know what? We can do a Zoom. We can definitely do that. I can set that up. Nubian said, when are you coming back, Laura? Because Nubian, she'll be back in 2 weeks. She'll be back in 2 weeks. She'll be back in 2 weeks. But I would like to set up a Zoom so we could all just have a conversation because I think, because I do that often. I would love to do that like before I leave. I don't know if it'll be on a Thursday. I could say it'll be on a Thursday night, maybe. But I'll talk with Laura about it, and I'll talk with my Zoom people and see what we can do because I would love to do that. And I
just need to see the looks on y'all faces because some of see in the chat, I can't tell if you're going. I want to be able to see you look like off to the left, and I know, hey, that's you. You ain't saying it, but I can see it.
Yeah. So
your face tell the story.
Nubian, I will do that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. But what I'll do is I'll make an announcement in Hot Topics. It'll be towards the end of Hot Topics or at the beginning. And then we'll go from there. And if it's something that you want to do, you just have to let me know in my inbox and I can send you a link. and then we can do that. Cause I rather do a Zoom because I like for everybody to have a conversation instead of just me, and I think it helps everybody also.
And you can answer questions when you don't have to write out as I'll be like, pick somebody, because
yeah,
that just makes people step out of their little space and just be open.
Yes.
Because we don't want anybody just in here looking and learning what's wrong with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something wrong with them.
So
but they ain't gonna know it's wrong with me because they can't see me.
So I'm gonna say good night to Gigi, Miss Stephanie. I'm gonna say good night to everybody. I want to thank Laura and Lori. And we will definitely get back up. We'll have Laura back in 2 weeks, so she'll have time to really she'll have time to decompress with this conversation. And maybe
because we didn't even do the lesson for the day. Y'all done took me down through there.
We probably gonna need a treatment plan next time, but
for sure.
But we'll get back. We'll have the lesson next time. But I just want to thank you, ladies, for coming up. Thank you for being here. Thank everybody for being here. This has been a wonderful live. Love y'all. To the morning back. And we'll see Lori in 2 weeks, and I'll see y'all next week for Live Hot Topics. So y'all have a good night.